Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to talk about Kingsman: The Secret Service. Kingsman: The Secret Service is the new film from director Matthew Vaughn, and it's written and it's based off a comic book written by Mark Millar, and it stars Colin Firth, Taron Egerton, I think I'm saying his name right, Michael Caine, and Samuel L. Jackson. And basically, the story is about this kid named Eggsy, played by Taron Egerton. He's kind of like this punk kid, like he like is like I live without a father. Because his father died because his father was a Kingsman spy. And then he's like I'm gonna live with my father. Like his mother's like coked out. He has a mean ass stepdad, and so basically, like he gets in trouble. Like his stepdad's kind of a mob gangster ish, and then basically he gets he gets into a fight with basically he gets into a fight with some of these people. Some crimes go on, and then he just and then he just goes to jail, and then he gets bailed out by Colin Firth, who is a Kingsman spy, and he's like, I knew your father. I'm gonna bail you out. And then, in some kind of events, Taron Egerton, his character Eggsy, became a spy for this company for Kingsman. And then, meanwhile, there's also a villain called Valentine that wants to kind of like destroy the world and make everyone angry, just make everyone rage, just want to see the whole world blow up, and it's pretty cool to see that. I was really looking forward to this movie, even though I was scared that it was coming out in February. It was supposed to come out in October, but then it got pushed to February, so that scared me. But the trailers look great. Matthew Vaughn, he's a great director. I love Kick-Ass, Stardust. I haven't seen Layer Cake. I need to. Uh, what else? Yeah, X-Men First Class. He's just a fantastic filmmaker, and I love it. Anything he does. And so I was like, okay, this looks cool. I like Colin Firth. I like Michael Caine, and I like Samuel, and I love Samuel L. Jackson, and yeah, and I like some of the older James Bond movies, and kind of look like a tribute to that. And this is just a super fun, insane movie. Maybe it gets a little bit too insane. It's probably not like a super A solid Oscar movie, or like some people are hyping it up like this is one of the best movies of the year so far, and it is, but it's not like a great movie. It's not like the first official great movie of this year. I don't think there was one yet. I mean, I like Paddington. I liked Black or White. I mean, I like both of those movies. Both were good, and both are I recommend. Uh, Paddington more over Black or White, but like this is probably the best movie so far this year, and I really enjoyed it. The action is like when you have good action in an action movie, it's a good action movie, and this has good, insane, over the top, crazy shit action. It is just fun. All the actors just do a great job with action. There's this girl with blades, and like the action with that looks really good. Uh, there's just like a lot of really good violence, and the violence is used very well. Colin Firth actually kicks ass, and Colin Firth was great in this movie. I mean, he can make a good spy. Like he could have maybe played James Bond like 10 years ago, and I think he would have been really good. He's great in this movie, and Taron Egerton also really good. I mean, like yeah, his story's kind of generic, and there are a lot of generic stuff in this movie, but like his story and the character of Eggsy is just really fun to watch, really funny, and like you also really care for him. Taron Egerton, I think this kid's gonna stay. I mean, I think this guy, he's got acting talent, and I think he's gonna be up there. I think he's gonna be really good. He has the potential to be at least. And Samuel L. Jackson is an awesome villain. I think this is one of his best performances, actually. Like literally, like I literally think it is one of his best performances, like in years. I mean, he's always great, and he's always fun to watch. But like it kind of felt like the same thing. This felt very different and really good. Like he has like a lot of range, and like a lot of great jokes and actually a pretty good thread. And the girl that played Gazelle was really good. The girl that played, I forgot her name, but the girl that played the other agent, the other girl agent, was really good. And I liked that it wasn't kind of like a generic kind of love story with the two of them, like a super love story. But it was done very well, and I was surprised. And just the action and just like the over the topness. It is so ambitious of how over the top it is. Matthew Vaughn does a great job. It kind of reminds me of Tarantino sometimes, and yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. There are problems. It does get a bit generic at times, like I said. Like the beginning is pretty generic, and I was like, "Ah, where are we going with this?" I mean, maybe I kind of had a tired day, but I mean, even then, it was still pretty bad. Like not bad, but just kind of lame. And Michael Caine was good in the movie, but he was just Michael Caine. I mean, he could play this role in his sleep. Like where we're calling for the Samuel L. Jackson did something a little different. Uh, oh, I forgot to mention Mark Strong is terrific in this movie as I don't know, kind of the trainer of of Eggsy and all the other agents. Like he trains the agents and like watches the agents. He was really really good as this kind of guy, and yeah, it was just really really fun. I mean, just it was a lot of fun. There's also kind of a Mark Hamill had a really small role in the beginning, somewhat of a cameo. I'm not gonna since it was in the beginning. It's not really a spoiler. Mark Hamill is in the movie, and he was really good in this small role. And yeah, I mean, he's one of the best voice actors. Maybe it's kind of debatable in the Star Wars movies that he was probably the best. I mean, he got better as it went, but like really, he just. I mean, he still had a career after Star Wars, but not as you would think. Not as like you know, not as like a big star. Like just he was a character. He was kind of a character actor, not really, but he's one of the best voice actors. And yeah, so overall, I really like Kingsman. It did get a little generic at times. The ending scene, while funny, kind of, but still, I'm like, really, did that really need to happen? So overall, I like this movie. Uh, really liked it. I think it's a really fun action movie. I might see it again. I might even buy it on Blu-ray. I mean, it was really fun. I mean, it's not the best movie in the world, but hey, sometimes you just need a really good time, and this movie proves it. I'm gonna give this movie a B plus. I really enjoyed this movie. It's just a whole lot of fun. All right, guys, like, subscribe, and bye bye.